Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another info-packed webinar. I'd like to begin with a little housekeeping for all of our live viewers. If at any time you have a question or a comment for the presenter or even for the host, please access the chat box located on the right-hand side of this presentation. Type your post at the bottom of the screen and then hit enter and one of us will reply shortly. So I am your host, Charmaine Olswang, and it is my honor and privilege to be here with you tonight. Before we get started, you may want to have a pen and a paper handy and take some notes. There is going to be so much knowledge contained in the next 25 minutes or so. I do not want you to miss a thing. However, if you have registered for this event and you received an email, you will receive an email with the replay link. So feel free to share that with others you know that may be interested in becoming the healthiest version of themselves with the safest, most effective, and least expensive way I know. To give you a quick summary about myself, I'm a certified holistic health coach, as well as a certified dream builder life coach. I spent 20 years in corporate America before I got the wake-up call message from the universe. I was not living my authentic life or calling, and I knew that something needed to shift in order for me to really accomplish what I'm here to do. So the way that happened was back in 2011. I decided to meditate and pray on my purpose and how I could go about obtaining that sort of lifestyle. And with each door that has opened, I've said yes to the adventure, and one after another has placed me right here with you tonight. I do not believe in coincidences, and I do believe in divine timing. So there is a perfect reason why you and I are here together, and it's up to us to sit back, take in the journey, and realize our next action step to creating the most rewarding, fulfilling, healthy, and happy life. So back in May of this year, I had the distinct pleasure and honor of meeting and getting to know our presenter tonight. Two of my friends and I drove up from California to Utah for an event that we were having up in that beautiful state. And a friend of mine is a friend of tonight's presenter, and she said, "We've got the most amazing place to stay." And this incredible man and his wife opened up their beautiful home to us, let these two strangers stay at his house for a couple nights, which was just really, really incredible. And he opened the doors to us as if we were family. So let me just say, though, after spending a few minutes with this man and discussing the health topic and nutrition and the importance of consuming organic and non-GMO superfoods on a daily basis, I would have bet $1,000 that there was no way in God's green earth that he would ever shift his thinking. Bart Merrill has been in international business for over 20 years. In fact, he took the very first commercial bungee jump back to Japan back in 1994. He is wise and quiet and is a true blessing. It's a true blessing to call him my friend. Bart, I am grateful that our paths have crossed, and I will forever be grateful for that beautiful May Day weekend. Thanks so much. Now take it away.
Thank you, Charmaine, and likewise back to you. So let me share my screen here real quick and we will get started. Okay, so welcome to the Food Revolution. Tonight I'm going to share some pretty amazing statistics that you may already know, but they're just crazy when you really think about it. Look here at the obesity rates. And these are the obesity rates from 2013 from countries around the world, people 20 years and older. Then right there on the side, the 2015 rates for America, 35.7%. And that's just the obese. That doesn't include those that are just a little bit overweight or a lot overweight that don't classify as obese. Houston, we really do have a problem. And the problem isn't looks. You know, we all want to look good, but the problem is the problems that obesity cause. Myself, I was a type 2 diabetic. I had bad cholesterol. My liver and kidney function were poor, and I'm not alone. in the diabetes realm, 10% of all Americans have been adult Americans have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. That's 29.1 million people. And an estimated 8.1 million people go undiagnosed. And then you have another slew of people that are pre-diabetic. That means they're right there on the verge of becoming a type 2 diabetic. What about cholesterol? That's an even bigger problem. 31% of all adults have high LDL cholesterol. That's the bad stuff. That's the strokes, the heart attacks. It's life and death there. And 31% is 73.5 million people. That's just crazy. Has anyone ever told you you snore like a banshee? What about sleep apnea? A few years ago, I went to a self-development workshop. It was 5 nights camping up in Canada, in Vancouver, Canada, in a place just outside there called Glacier National Park. There were 200 plus people in attendance, and we were stacked up in tents, 2 people per tent. And I wasn't very appreciated because I snored like a banshee. People were dragging their tents as far away as they can to get away from mine, and they couldn't get far enough away. Needless to say, I was a little bit self-conscious, and people were quite irritated. But sleep apnea is not healthy. It causes stroke, heart failure, heart attacks, many other issues. If you know anyone with these health issues or you have them yourself, please pay close attention to my story and what I'm going to share with you tonight. This is me 15 years ago. I thought I was pretty cool. I was traveling the world. I was bungee jumping, skydiving, snowmobiling. I was hitting the gym on a regular basis. I would go country dancing once or twice a week. I was feeling good and living the life. Then I got married. Now, marriage wasn't the problem, but life changed. My responsibilities changed. At some point, I let myself go. I got heavy, and life just got in the way of me living. And before I knew it, I had quit living. At my heaviest, I was 284 pounds. That's up 64 pounds from when I got married. Now, this didn't just happen overnight, but I felt like it kind of snuck up on me. And for the last 4 or 5 years, maybe even longer, I was in denial. I was in denial about my health, about my weight, about my looks, and really about how I felt. I think us men have this attitude where we look in the mirror and we just kind of go, oh, I look pretty good. Or I would go to Walmart and I'd look around, I'm not as bad as that person. It wasn't until I saw my before and after picture, side by side like this, that I realized how bad off I really was. Tonight I'm going to talk about an amazing company with some products that literally saved my life and allowed me to start living again. And yes, in that last picture there, that is me in Spanx. Now, I grew up in a small town in New Mexico, cowboy. One of my friends saw this picture on Facebook, and he's like, your dad would have been proud. But actually, my dad would have been proud of what I've done in just a short 2-month period of time. Let me break it down really quick for you. In just over 2 months, I demolished 48 pounds. I lowered my bad cholesterol, the LDL cholesterol that we talked about, from 118 to 88. My good cholesterol, that went from 35 up to 40.7. My overall cholesterol went from 193 to 145. And my triglycerides went from 186 to 98. Everything is now in the normal range. Now, like I told you, I'm a type 2 diabetic. I was on 2 different medications. I was taking the max of those 2 medications, I must add. I was taking 1,000 milligrams twice a day of metformin and 2 milligrams 3 times a day of glimepiride. That's 5 pills. And that was killing my liver and kidney function. Now, in just 2 months, I was completely off my meds. Zero, none. My A1C, now an A1C is the 3-month average of blood sugars, went from a 6.9 on my medications to a 6.1 taking no medications. Anything under 6 is considered non-diabetic. And my liver and kidney functions went to normal. So superfoods can really equal a super life. Now I want to show you a quick video here that talks about the philosophy of the food revolution.
100 years ago, all food was organic. Farmers actually farmed. Fast forward to today, and you see multinational corporations creating not food, but food-like substances, so overprocessed and genetically modified that they're basically unrecognizable to your body. Engineered in laboratories by chemists with profits, not nutrition in mind. It's no wonder that the rates of ADD, allergies, autism, obesity, diabetes, and other food and lifestyle-related diseases are going off the charts in a bad way. And what's this synthetic frankenfood doing to your body, meal after meal after meal? Well, there's an easy way to find out. By taking a 10-day vacation from processed foods, called David Sandoval's 10-Day Celebrity Transformation. And what happens in just 10 days? Well, for one thing, you'll lose 5 to 20 pounds. And not just any kind of pounds. You'll lose fat. That's right, in just 10 days, this transformation program will turn your body into a true fat-burning machine. The foundation is the Purium Power Shake, loaded with nutrients to satisfy your cells and fill your body without any excess calories. Then, 2 hours later, you take our patented 100% vegan Master Amino Protein tablets, which build muscle even if you aren't exercising. So think about it. If you're not getting excess calories from processed food and your body can't borrow the calories it needs from your muscles, what does your body do? There's only one source of burnable energy left, the fat layer. So your body is forced to burn fat. You'll release years' worth of chemicals and toxins stored in your fat. And that's why we've included a range of additional products to flush those toxins out of your body. With the Purium solution, you'll see results from day one. Why wait 90, 60, or even 30 days when you can have a complete transformation 10 days from now? You already buy food. This is your chance to buy the right food. Clean and green food, fat-burning food, detoxifying food. And the Purium member who shared this video with you has a $50 gift card with your name on it. It's like a $50 bill you can use towards your 10-day transformation because we are the manufacturer, an organically certified manufacturer. So the ingredients come fresh from the farm and we deliver them right to your family. No middlemen, no extra markups. Just healthy, natural food direct from the source. Whether you want to detox, simply eat better, or lose 5 to 20 pounds, you've got a 60-day money-back guarantee. 60 days to tell us if our clean and green superfoods didn't make a difference in your life. Sound fair? Go ahead. Use a $50 gift card. Get your 10-day celebrity transformation, the all-natural solution to the problem of processed food pollution.
Now, our lifestyle and our food is killing us. It's causing problems that we've discussed. So what's the answer? We need to be aware of what we're putting in and on our bodies. Most food has too much of everything, too much salt, too much sugar, too much fat, but then not enough nutrition, just empty calories. And then it's full of stuff that we don't want. You don't want to put it in your body, the fillers, the colors, the sweeteners. We want to help you get healthy, feel better, and live life to its fullest. Even when I was in denial, deep down, I really did want to lose weight, to look better, to feel better, to get healthy. It's just the programs I tried, which were many, were less about the product and more about the 60, 90, or 100-day challenge of me getting my butt to the gym. And I didn't feel like doing that. Friends and family were lots of help too. You got to love them to death. But they would say, Bart, you just need to eat less and exercise more. Well, newsflash, I was fat. I didn't feel like exercising. Even normal activity hurt my joints and my back. And my stomach, it was stretched out so big, it took a lot of food to satisfy my hunger. I needed something that was different, something that was quick, and I could see results, and something that I could succeed at. Now, when my friend, we won't mention names, but her name was Beth, when she told me about this 10-day transformation cleanse and how it was organic and non-GMO, I told her, Beth, I want to do a 10-day cleanse like I want a colonoscopy. I didn't buy organic. I didn't know enough about GMO or non-GMO to care. And I gave her that attitude for over a year. I'm so glad that she didn't give up on me. And now this thing that I didn't want to try, like a colonoscopy, I've done 5 times. Now, my main concern was I didn't want to starve myself to death for 10 days. I had tried a couple of 2-day cleanses, and I couldn't do those because I was just too hungry. Now, that event that Charmaine was talking to that out of courtesy, and I was listening, and it was kind of a woman's club, but there was one guy that I connected with his story. After the event was over, I went up and I asked him, I said, Lavali, no sales BS. How hard was it? His answer was pretty simple. He said, Bart, I can guarantee you one of 2 things is going to happen. You'll finish the 10 days and you'll love the results, or you won't and you'll get your money back. So what have you got to lose? I guess I had about 50 pounds to lose. Now, if you're thinking in your mind as well that, oh, I can't do the 10-day thing, because willpower is limited. But I want you to remember, if you don't succeed at it, you get your money back. So what have you got to lose? Now, I just finished up my 5th cleanse. So did I starve to death? Was I starving to death during the cleanses? I was so surprised. I'm still baffled at how not hungry I was. Now, did it get rid of my cravings? No. I remember my first cleanse, Taco Bell, a place I never eat at, was running this special. It was called the Double D a box. It was 2 steak quesadillas and chips in a box. And I would see that commercial on TV and I'd think, I really got to have me one of those. To this day, I still haven't had one. Now, our program revolves around this 10-day cleanse. And it's going to cost you about $23 a day. And like mentioned earlier, it comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. On my first 10-day cleanse, I demolished 18.5 pounds. And it wasn't about me getting my butt to the gym. In fact, I was told not to exercise. Now, when I can demolish 18.5 pounds in 10 days without exercising, without starving to death, that got me pretty excited. Now, here's my friend Richard. He saw what I was doing on Facebook when I was sharing my posts and stuff on Facebook, and he contacted me, Bart, I got to try it. We were roommates in college. He's been in this a cappella singing group for years. And at Christmas time, they perform a lot. And he was looking at last year's video footage, and he's like, Bart, why didn't you tell me I was so fat? Truth is, I did. He just didn't want to hear it. This is another one of our friends from college. He's in law enforcement, and he was getting to a point where he had to order new uniforms. Once again, he saw what both me and Richard were doing on Facebook, and he said, I want to try. You can see what he did here in 10 days, 25.4 pounds, and he didn't have to order. He canceled that order on his uniform. I want to share a quick little video of what Caleb thinks. Once again, he saw what I was doing and posted on Facebook. Let's hear what Caleb has to say.
I just want to give a shout out to my friend Bart Merrill. I've known him for many years, and he was not always the lean and mean self that he is now. And just a couple months back, I saw his post on Facebook about shrinking down and decided I didn't want to wait. I wanted to do the same thing. So I called him up and said, Bart, tell me what you're doing. I want in. And he hooked me up, showed me the ropes, and here I am 35 days later and down 30 pounds. I have another 100 to go, but I'm well on my way and I'm not going to quit till I'm done. So thank you, Bart. I owe you.
Now, I don't know what your goals are. It may be to lose 10 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds. Maybe it's just to feel better. Mine was to get back to my wedding weight, and I needed to demolish almost 50 pounds. I did the 10-day cleanse, and I took a break for a week or 10 days, and then I did it again. And I repeated that until I hit my goal. And right around 2 months, I did something I thought I could never do. I made it to 220 pounds, which is below my wedding weight. I hit a weight that I didn't think I would hit unless I was sick or dead. So, of course, when I hit this weight, I had a lot of people coming up and they ask me, Bart, how did you do it? What are you doing? You look great. And I would tell them my story. And they would say, oh, well, you lost it too fast. You're going to gain it all back and more. You know, that thought crossed my mind as well. So you have to have a plan for after your cleanse or in between cleanses. It's not just a short-term play. You have to have a change. So once I dropped 30, maybe 40 pounds, I felt great. I felt like I wanted to exercise. So my activity went up. Also, after my first cleanse, my stomach shrunk. It was like bariatric surgery without the surgery. So my portion size went down. Guess what my friends and family were saying was right. Because I am eating less and exercising more. But I needed that jump start to get me on track to where I needed to be. Now, once I got to where I needed to be, I didn't want to go backwards. So when I hit my goal, I had a plan put together. This was my plan. I had a shake a day for maintenance. And here's some maintenance packages or continuation options here for you. Cost you $3 to $5 a day. I spent that much on Diet Pepsi and other crap. So I was going to have a shake a day. And then if I gained 10 pounds back, or if I hit a 3-month period, it was time to do another cleanse. And that has been working for me. I gained 8 pounds back. I did my 5th cleanse, and I lost those 8 pounds plus 4 pounds more. So my plan is working. Now, what is the largest organ on your body, or your body's largest organ? It's your skin. What you put on your skin really matters. Why? Because your body absorbs stuff through the skin, and it absorbs it well. That's why we have medical patches like the nicotine patch, the pain patch, birth control patches. So you need to think about what you're putting on your skin. And a lot of the products that are on the market for skincare have stuff that's not good for you, for your body, that absorbs through your skin. And a lot of them come with warning labels as well. We have a safe and effective skincare line called Bio, Beautiful Inside and Out, that gets you the results and doesn't hurt your body. Kids, we have some amazing kids products that are just launching. A lot of kids have problems like ADD and ADHD and allergies and many other things. And so we have these kids products that help with focus, that help with the immune system and just overall health. Our company has a mission. We want to touch 1 million families and help them to start thinking about and be aware of what they're putting in and on their bodies. So let's talk a little bit about this company that brings us these systems and these amazing products. Purium is a manufacturing company that manufactures whole foods, raw foods, and superfoods. They're based out of Long Beach, been around for 23 years. And as this trend around the world moves more and more towards organic, non-GMO, and pure foods, Purium is going to grow and is growing. As our market grows, Purium grows, and people start to see success. When we get good results that change lives in a very short period of time, those results are just going to equal more and more growth. Purium has been on the Inc. 500 or the Inc. 5000 for 2 years in a row, and this is the third year. If not this year, we may hit the Inc. 500. So how are we going to touch those million families' lives? How are we going to get their attention and get them to be aware of what they're putting in and on their bodies? We're going to share it. You know, most people don't like to sell, but we love to share. We've been taught to share since we were just little kids. Purium has this easy marketing system. It's called Give 50, Get 50. When you give someone a $50 gift card and they use it, you get a commission of $50 to $350 depending on what they buy. It's a win-win. I call it subtle marketing. It's not the in-your-face marketing of, hey, buy this, buy this. What we do is simple. We share. I got my health back for free because I shared my results. I shared on social media, through emails, in person. And people would ask me, how did you get those results? And I could say, this is my results, and here's a $50 gift card to help you get started if you want to try it. It's much easier to give them that than to ask them to buy something. Now, after hearing what you've heard tonight, you're going to find yourself in one of three categories. One, you get it and you're ready to get started now. We'd love to lock arms with you and help you to start get healthy and the people around you get healthy as well. Or B, you get it, but you have a few questions about the product, about the company, or maybe about our team. Get with the person who sent you here and get your questions answered. If they don't know the answer, they will put you in touch with someone who does. Or C, you're like I was, and you're still in denial. You know, when you're ready, when you decide you're ready, let us know and we'd be glad to help. Let's do a quick recap here. Everyone eats. The world is going to healthier, more pure products, and we manufacture those products. Take a 10-day vacation, that 10-day cleanse from processed foods. It's going to help you with weight loss, with sporting activities. You know, and maybe it's not about the weight loss. We do have an athlete's cleanse, or maybe it's anti-aging, whatever it is you're looking for. The gift cards makes it easy to share. And we're in a company that is in the Inc. 500, but we're still kind of in the shadows. We're just starting to catch people's attention. And we want you to join the movement with us and help us touch those million families that we were talking about. Now, for me, the 10-day transformation, Purium's 10-day transformation cleanse was a life changer. I don't know what it'll do for you, but in the words of my new friend, I can guarantee you one of two things will happen. You'll make it through the 10 days, you'll love your results, or you won't, and you'll get your money back. So what have you got to lose? Everyone, thanks for joining us tonight. We know your time is valuable. Have a great rest of this evening and have a happy holidays as well.
Wow, Bart. Thank you so much for all of that information. I happen to love statistics, and you made some really, really incredibly important points that I hope that our viewers will take into consideration. If what you heard in our presentation resonates with you, click on the link in the chat room box. I just put it there a couple minutes ago. that and register today to learn more about what we're up to in this world. Also, if you are one that has an accountability issue and would prefer to do a cleanse with a group, we have just recently started our post-Thanksgiving cleanse a couple days ago, but it's not too late for you to get in. We have cleanses going on all the time. We're always here to support you. So if you're one that likes to have the accountability of a team and people around you during the cleanse, absolutely reach out to our website and go ahead and register, and someone will contact you with more information about that and when you can get started. If you'd like to go to our website and learn more information, the website address is feelloveheal.com. That's the 3 words, feelloveheal.com, because we believe that when you feel alive and you love yourself, you will heal within and be able to sustain a healthier, happier, and more fulfilled life. That's it for us tonight in this webinar. We really do appreciate your time. We know it's extremely valuable to all of you, and we are just honored and grateful to have you here with us tonight. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.